This problem states to use the quadratic formula to solve the equation 30x plus 25 plus 9x squared equals 0. Often when solving quadratic equations, it's up to us to decide how to solve them. But in this case, we're told we must use the quadratic formula. Now remember, when using the quadratic formula, it has to be written in standard form. That means all terms on one side written in descending order, 0 on the other. Is that what I have in this case? No, I have 0 on one side, but my terms on the left are not in descending order. So the highest degree term is 9x squared. Next, I need my linear term plus 30x. Then the constant term plus 25 equals 0. Now it's written in standard form. I can find the values of a, b, and c. A is the coefficient of the x squared term, it's 9. B is the coefficient of the x term, it's 30. C is the constant term of 25. Now we're ready to use the quadratic formula. Here it is, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of the quantity b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. So plugging in our values, I get x equals, b is 30, so negative b is negative 30, plus or minus the square root of b squared, b is 30, so that's 30 squared, minus 4 times a times c, so that's 4 times a is 9 times c is 25. And that is all underneath the square root sign, all divided by 2 times a, which was 9. So simplifying, I get x equals negative 30 plus or minus the square root of 30 squared is 30 times 30, which is 900, minus 4 times 25 is 100 times 9 is 900, all divided by 2 times 9 is 18. So I get x equals negative 30 plus or minus the square root of 900 minus 900 is 0, all divided by 18. So I'm going to get x equals negative 30 plus or minus the square root of 0 is 0 divided by 18. Now adding and subtracting 0 will not change the value of negative 30, so I just get x equals negative 30 divided by 18. This simplifies. 6 divides into 18 3 times, 6 divides into 35 times, so I get x equals negative 5/3. So notice for this quadratic equation, I just get one solution. It's real, it's rational, and that always happens when the discriminant is 0. This also tells us that our quadratic equation would have factored, and it would have factored into the square of a binomial because it would have factored to 3x plus 5 times 3x plus 5 equals 0, which would have given me 3x plus 5 all squared equals 0. So this solution of x equals negative 5/3 is often called a double root.